Hello folks, and welcome to another Smurd video, and this time I am looking at Build-A-Figure Rhino from the Marvel Legends Spider-Man wave, which I'm not sure, I think this came out last year, so I'm still behind, I'm still trying to catch up. So let's have a look at him without Spidey. So here he is without Spidey interfering, and this figure I absolutely love. I love the detail and kind of rock complexions that they've gone into here, and the different colorations, which, you know, is pretty cool. And we get this crazy face, which I guess is, you know, him running towards you. Oh, I'm going to eat you. I don't think Rhino ever ate anyone, as far as I'm aware. So I'm pretty happy with this figure. It was either this or get the select. The select figure would have been cheaper, but I think he was a bit too big for my liking, for what I wanted. So I decided to go this. Yes, it cost me more because Build-A-Figures end up costing you more, and I had to get him from America. Nobody in the UK was selling him at the time. So I absolutely love him. Although this bit does irritate me a bit, I think. Just slightly. I know why they do it, but it seems a bit weak there. But, you know, that's just my preference. I think it's just the front. I can't seem to... It doesn't feel right there. So, he's really nice. He's got these shoulder pads, which, you know, come off if you don't like shoulder pads. I think they're pretty cool, and I'll probably keep them. Mainly because it leaves this great big ghastly hole. So, he comes with 2 heads. So I'm just going to change out the head so we can see the other one. So currently I've gone right back to the beginning to read Spider-Man from the beginning on Marvel Unlimited, which is so I usually I like the 70s and 80s Spider-Man and the Clone Saga, which I know there's quite a few people that dislike that. But in terms of this Rhino with this mask, I know nothing about this. So, if you do know, tell me, because it'd be quite cool to know what story this is from. Oh man, I can't. Damn it. There we go. Sorry, that was really going to irritate me. So, in terms of him like this, I think this is pretty cool. If you've got a group of villains and he's kind of behind him going, let's go kick their butt. Although, the thing that I think irritates me is, I don't think this head is same sort of colour as the body, which is kind of irritating and strange. Why would you do that? I don't know. This seems more pure grey, and this seems murky grey. I love the little toenails there. That's pretty cool. I can't remember if this was a suit that he actually wore. You would hope that it was a suit for his own sanity. Otherwise, how would he pee? So here he is with some of the other villains in that I'm collecting. I still need a few. I need Venom, Chameleon, and Craven, the Hunter, to kind of be at where I feel is classic villains. I did have the San Diego Sandman, but I decided to pass off because we got the new build. I mainly watched the 90s animated series, so that's where I draw my villains from, if that makes sense. So Morbius was a big part of that. Electro, you know, he only had, what, 1 episode. Our Hobgoblin was a big part of that. Obviously, different. They kind of have different storylines to the comics, as I recall. And like I said, I'm reading those again, so I'm hoping to read more about Morbius in the comics. I have no idea what he's like in the comics. Electro, we've just met Electro. Carnage had a big story in the comics, which I know nothing about. I know more about Venom in the comics. And Rhino, well, like I said, I know nothing about Rhino. So we've got these guys. I'm gonna put Rhino perhaps with a spider and a couple of poses, and then finish up, because I'm sure you don't want to hear me dribbling on all day. So here we have masked Rhino ready to give Spider-Man a clumping. Oh, that's not going to work. That's pretty cool. I like that pose. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool. And here we have crazed Rhino giving Scarlet Spider-Man a quick punch, which is pretty awesome. And to get him like this, actually it wasn't that difficult. Usually it takes me ages to pose a figure like this, but this one was pretty simple. So in that respect, Rhino is solid, and you know, he can clearly hold weight to an extent, I guess. And this isn't coming down, which I'm quite happy with, because you would expect with this weight, this to come down. and for him to perhaps fall a bit. So yep, and there we have it, the Rhino. And for me, these builder figures, the Spider-Man waves that keep coming out, keep getting better and better. They keep getting stronger and stronger. The next wave we got is the builder figure Sandman, which has the Jackal. It has some other guys that I've just gone mind blank. So these lines that are coming out are top notch, and I'm really happy that we're getting these figures. And here we have the final piece. Them all fighting: Spider-Man, Scarlet, and Black Cat, all over Rhino. Look at that pretty face. Thank you for watching.